Hey, this is Will. So in this episode, I'm going to tell you how you can get more likes on your Instagram posts, on your Instagram content. And I'm going to tell you one thing that I see pretty much everyone makes a mistake on, and how you can fix that to really help out with your likes. Now let's get into it. So the first thing that can help you out quite a bit when it comes to getting more likes, because of the way Instagram algorithm works, is driving external traffic to your Instagram account. So basically Instagram is going to sort of reward you if you are driving traffic to your account outside from Instagram. And especially at the very beginning, when Instagram looks, hey, how is this content performing? It's very important to get those additional likes within the first few hours, because then your content is going to be shown to more people and you are going to get more and more likes. So what you want to do is, when you first post a piece of content, you want to obviously promote it on external sources. But this is where, I know this might sound like, hey, I obviously knew that already, but there is one mistake that everyone out there does when they do this, and all of the work that you do is for nothing. So when you are promoting your content, what a lot of people do is they just put a link. Let's say you share your content on Facebook, you perhaps tweet out your content, you put it on Pinterest, whatever it is. If you just put a regular link, if someone is on their phone and they open that link, it opens in the browser of the app that they're using. If it's Facebook, it's going to open in Facebook browser. If it's YouTube, it's going to open in YouTube browser, or Twitter browser, whatever it is. They're not going to be logged into the account. And what it means is that even if they like the post, they're not going to be able to press the like button unless they actually take the time and they log into their account. But then they need to put in their username and their password, and that just takes way too much time. No one is going to do that. So everyone tells you to promote your Instagram posts on external links and external websites and whatnot, but none of that really works. Even the views, they're not going to count if they're not opened on the actual Instagram app. You can read about this. So what you want to do is you want to create deep links, and I'm going to leave a link for a software that I recommend, and I made another episode just on this itself. But basically what the deep link means is you're just using the software that allows you to create a link that is going to basically force your phone to, instead of, if let's say you're on Facebook, instead of opening that post on Facebook browser, it's going to actually open Instagram app. So now people are actually logged in and they can actually like your post, and the views that you're going to get, those are going to count towards the total view count and all of that kind of stuff. So now all of this external traffic is actually going to work and count. It's going to increase your likes. And even the biggest Instagram gurus out there that you see, the biggest YouTube channels and whatnot, no one tells you this. So already smash thumbs up if you found something that is very useful and if you've never heard about this before. On the same topic of external traffic, one little cool thing that I like to do is, first of all, you can have a newsletter where you are sending out your posts as you just post them to get that additional boost. It's sort of how on Instagram you have the subscribe button and people can put on the notifications. This is exactly the same thing. And you do want to, by the way, again, you do want to have those deep links. So when someone opens that email and they click on that Instagram post, they're taken to the app, and that actually counts. They can actually like your post and they can actually engage with it. Another thing you can do that I absolutely love as well is build out a website for your Instagram account, or have a section on, if you already have a website, where you have your Instagram posts. And again, you need to use deep linking for that to make sure that it's actually working to your favor and all of that. And one thing as well is that if you use some of these techniques that I just mentioned, you're not just going to, yes, it will help you to get posts. If let's say you send out newsletter, it's going to help you get those first posts when you just posted that most important likes. It's going to help you get those, but also some of these techniques, strategies, whatever you want to call them, they are going to bring people back to your old posts. So your old posts are going to increase in likes as well. And that can be also very important, especially if you have enough likes to start popping up on the explore page and all of those kind of things. Another thing that it can be very, very useful is doing giveaways. The only thing here is what I see people make a mistake with all the time. You don't want to do a giveaway where the call to action is to follow your account, because you don't want to have people that are not interested in your content to follow you. But instead of that, ask people to like your post, or even like a certain amount of your posts and leave a comment on those posts. I will leave all of the links, everything I mentioned in the description, and also have some very useful freebies to help you out with your Instagram, your business in general. So again, check out all of the links in the description. And every single week, I give out one of my courses completely for free. So if you're listening to this as a podcast, take the title, put it on YouTube, find a video, make sure to smash the thumbs up button, leave a comment to enter the competition. Another very important and useful thing is you need to optimize your call to action, your CTAs. Basically, you want to make your call to actions in a way that really encourages people to take that interaction. So something like press like if you agree with a post. I know that's super cheesy, but it does work. So ask to tag a friend, ask to leave a certain emoji based if they agree with a certain fact. So construct your post in a way where you have really specific things, what you're asking people, and they can relate a lot, and it really encourages them to take that action. So you want to have call to action on your post, and you want to have it in your captions as well. I know it might seem a lot, and I do hate that as well, asking, hey, smash the thumbs up and all of that, but it does actually help. People are more likely to actually take that action. So make sure to have it in both your posts and your captions. So when it comes to your actual post, you want to make your post in a way that really provokes emotions. Those are usually the posts that get most engagement. And you want to maybe do a post that people really strongly agree or strongly disagree. There are some topics that people can go either way, but rather than being mediocre and trying to basically have tailor your post to everyone, don't be afraid to, maybe you're going to exclude some of your audience, but the other audience is going to be so passionate that in general, over average, you're going to get more likes than if you were mediocre and just tried to cater to everyone. And try to create content that really can have a lot of different opinions on that piece of content, and ask people to engage with that and share their own opinions. And if people do have different opinions, they're going to share it, especially if it's some topic that people are very passionate about. Another thing that you want to do, so as I said, basically you want to maximize the engagement on your post at the very beginning as you just posted that piece of content. So when someone comments on your post, you do want to come back, but maybe you don't want to come back right away. Maybe come back after 1 hour. So basically they're not on your account anymore, and then you bring them back, they get a notification that you actually liked their post. And then another little trick is you don't want to comment back right away. You just want to make one action. So let's say you just like the post 1 hour after, and then later, a few hours later or a day later, you want to come back and you want to comment on it. So now they had these two different notifications and two different times, so they're more likely to come back to your post and engage more. Similar thing to this also is you basically want to go and engage with other people's content, and you want to do that specifically just before you post your content. So if you go and answer DMs, you comment on other people, you like other people's posts just before you posted your post, then it's more likely that you are going to also get more likes from those people as well. And one thing I do see a lot of people do is they post their post on Instagram and then they share it on their story right away, which is a great thing to do. But is it best to share your story right away? Or maybe it's a little bit better to post your post, because then if someone is on Instagram, let's say I'm on Instagram and I see someone posted the post, it might come up on my timeline already, and then I press on the story, I see it again on the story. But perhaps I wasn't online and then I missed the post on the timeline. It didn't show up because of the algorithm. It didn't show up in the story. And I know Instagram is not chronological. I am very much aware of that, but there still can be a little bit of a difference. If someone is online right now, if someone is not online right now and they only come online, let's say you post in the morning and they only come online in the evening, there is still higher likelihood that they're not going to see your post compared to if they were online when you posted. So having that story later throughout the day increases your chance of people actually discovering that you posted a new piece of content. And you can take it even further, by the way. You can also, what you should do is take your older posts and repost them, reshare them on your stories, maybe a week later, maybe even a month later, just for the people, because not everyone has seen that post, not everyone has seen you share it on the story. So kind of revive that post and share it with your audience again. Aside from that, you obviously want to make sure that you post at the right time. So go to your Instagram analytics, check when your audience is online, and do test out this time. You do need to do a little bit of testing to see what performs the best and track that testing. And also another important thing is to increase your likes is to optimize on your hashtags. And there are certain softwares, actually I'm going to leave a link. There is an amazing software that allows you to find the best hashtags and to actually track your performance on those hashtags to see which hashtags perform the best for you and bring in the most likes, where you can rank the most and all of that kind of stuff. So hope you found this useful. As I said, I'm going to leave all of the links, everything in the description. You have some special discounts and bonuses and whatnot. And I have a bunch of freebies as well, so make sure to check out all of the links in the description. Also, if you have any questions, leave them down below in the comments. Make sure to check out my Instagram. I have a lot of very useful content there as well. If you found this useful, make sure to smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, put on those notifications. Stay awesome, and I'll see you soon.